Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Today's video is an inspiration video. Someone reached out to me on Instagram and I got like the sweetest message ever. She said that I inspired her, but believe it or not, she inspired me. So I am going to put her message on screen. So she sent me a series of pictures and told me that she was interested. Well, what she did was like a purple look and she was interested in my opinion. So I gave her my opinion, and after I did that, she ended up sending me like the sweetest message ever. I don't know. Her picture, her makeup, the whole thing just inspired me to do something that was similar to hers. And I think it's just so amazing when you inspire someone, but then you get inspiration back from the people you inspire. Like, I am literally inspired. Her message was so sweet, and it just made me realize this is why I do makeup videos. Like, I do videos for my own therapy. I just feel like it's something that I enjoy doing. It gives me peace, especially with everything that's going on in this world. And life is not easy, y'all. It's really hard. So makeup, when I pick up a makeup brush, it just allows me to do whatever I want, how I want, follow my own rules with makeup. And it's just my therapy. So for her to send that message and say that she has learned so much, and then she also has a skin condition which is making her want to experiment with makeup a little more, that touched me. Because if y'all know, like if y'all really remember and follow me, you know that I have like acne, and I had severe acne, adult acne, and I still have it now that I kind of suffer with, but I live with it and I learn to love myself, and that's a journey you really have to take. And when I do my makeup application, you guys see like all of my imperfections. I do not cover anything up. You're literally gonna see me. So that just inspired me, made me feel so good about what I'm doing, and yeah, that's the reason why I have this video. So thank you so much, Michelle. I really appreciate it, and that's the reason why you guys have this video right now. I hope you enjoy it. It is gonna be a voiceover, and I don't know how lighting is gonna look throughout the video. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I did my best with lighting, but it rained and then the sun's out, so it's literally all over the place. But thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this look. If you have any looks that you want me to do, don't forget to tag me on Instagram. Show me your looks, anything. If y'all want me to recreate, I'll recreate. I love you so much. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Keep striving, keep moving forward. Don't stop, and definitely stay inspired. I love you so much. So let's get into the look. The first thing that I'm gonna be using is the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. This is an oil controlling spray. All I'm gonna do is to spray this all over my face and use my foundation brush to buff it into the skin. I have oily skin, so I need something that's gonna control my oil throughout the day, and this does it. Next, I'm going to be using an old staple, which is the MAC Prep and Prime pen. This is an orange color corrector, and I love to use it underneath my eyes because this allows me to look like I'm really awake, and it covers up all the bags under my eyes. Now, one thing that I've been loving lately is actually using a black eyeliner pencil for my eyebrows. Now, I only use it on the tail end of my brows so that my eyebrows can look really dark and defined. But then in the front of my brow, I'm going to be using the Mented Eyebrow Pencil, and this is in a deep brown color, so it's going to allow my colors for my eyebrows to transition very well. So I'm going to switch it up with my eyebrows. So to clean up my eyebrows, I'm going to be using two concealers, and these are the Tarte Shape Tape Concealers, and I have been loving this so much lately. So on the top, I'm going to be using the shade Deep, which is a little bit lighter than my skin tone. But then on the bottom, I'm going to be using Tan Deep Honey. I love to use a lighter color on the bottom of my eyebrows just so that my brows can get a lift. These concealers are very thick in consistency. So if you want like one of those real poppin' eyebrows, if you like natural brows, don't use these concealers. But if you like something that's going to make your eyebrows pop, this concealer will get you there. So what I'm gonna do now is to blend out the peach that's underneath my eye. So this is what's really gonna get rid of my bags. I love to make sure that I let this set a little bit because the product is a little bit thicker than it would if you just immediately blended it out. I don't like to use too much concealer underneath my eye, so this allows me to still have like a full coverage look without using much product. Now, yay to these palettes. The first one I'm going into is the Jam Rock No Limitations palette by Playing and Makeup by Yolando. You definitely have to pick it up. These colors are amazing. I'm gonna go in with this purple shade here, and I am going to blend this out as my transition shade. And yeah, this is the color that's gonna blend all of my colors together. So here's where I start stacking colors. So I'm gonna use a deeper purple, and I am going to apply this underneath the lighter purple that I just placed on my eye. And this color is gonna tie both of the shades together. But if you want the very best blend, don't go from light to the darkest color that you have. Use something which is like a middle color, and this is my middle color. As you can see, I'm going to be picking up another shadow from Colourpop, which is very, very deep. And then I'm going to apply this into my crease so that all three purples will have its very best blend. Next up is cutting the crease. I'm going to be using my P. Louise base in Rumor 2. I absolutely love it in order to cut the crease. Now, cutting the crease is difficult for me, y'all. But when I find it easy, the tool that you're using makes the process a lot easy. So I am using the Ulta Flat Concealer Brush. If y'all have not picked it up, go pick it up. And I always start off by just patting my lid space, and then I use my brush to kind of like make a curve, make a U shape on my eyelid, an upside down U. And that is the easiest way to cut the crease. This brush will definitely help you. And put product on the front and the back of the brush. It makes it so much easier. The last palette that I'm going to be using today is the Urban Decay Ultraviolet palette, and I am going to be using this lavender color that's in the palette. It is so pretty. All I'm doing is using a regular eyeshadow brush and just packing this all over the lid. Now I'm going to take this iridescent pink called Warning from the palette. I'm going to put this on the outer corner of my eye, and then the next thing that I'm going to do is to blend that dark purple that I had before into the pink so that all the colors start blending together. Now we're about to get into face, honey. So we're about to go into face. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation, which is my favorite foundation. Like I said, I like to use light products that is going to give me like a full coverage look. So this foundation is very, very lightweight on the skin. Buildable coverage, not a full coverage foundation, but the products that I use, I like light because I have oily skin. And then the technique is just what gets you to like a full coverage type of look. I'm going back into my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. This concealer is the one that's 10 Deep Honey. I'm putting this underneath my eye only, and then I'm also going to be using the deep shade as well to blend the colors together. And I am going to pat this out with my Beauty Blender sponge. Powder is key to me, so I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier translucent setting powders, and I have two setting powders. The one is the regular translucent and the other one is in deep. So I apply deep first, and that's going to go on underneath my eyes, my forehead, and my chin. But the regular translucent powder, which is the lightest powder, I put only underneath my eyes so that I can get a brightening effect underneath my eye. I'm going to be using eyeshadow as eyeliner today, but I don't want it to be really thick because I really like this lavender color. So with an angled brush, I'm just applying the deep dark purple that I have on the outer corner and in my crease as my eyeliner. Lashes are by Balm Extensions in the style Era. They'll be listed in the description box below, so check out the description box for a list of all the products as well as links where you can purchase. And keeping my nose contour light too, I'm going to be using the ColourGirl Ebony Bronzer to contour my nose. So I'm going to be using a different powder today to contour, which is the Morphe Cosmetics bronzer in Leader. I don't know why y'all didn't tell me about this powder. I still love my Black Radiance Pressed Powder in Ebony, don't get me wrong. But Leader is now a staple, and I like to use a big fluffy brush. This allows my product to go on, like my contour to go on very smooth and very natural and does not create any harsh or sharp lines. For blush, I'm going to be using another Mented product, which is called Buried Away. I absolutely love this blush. It is so great for fall, and I'm just going to apply this on the apples of my cheeks. Do you see how pigmented this blush is? I am like a fan. Blush really got me feeling myself, but I'm going to be using Black Cherry, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss. This is perfect for those fall months. I'm really going to be using this all the time. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. This is the final look. If you have any looks you want me to recreate, tag me. Love you. See you in my next video. Bye.